Hey guys, welcome back to another OffSideKing video and bit different scenery. This video is probably going to be the most amount of people I've ever had in my bed at the one time. So, thank you for breaking that record of mine. Appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, today we got a bit of a different video going. We have a unboxing. I don't really know what to describe this as, but we have that thing. So, yeah, I've got two things, more three things that I've received, and I'm gonna obviously leave the biggest thing for last because screw you. You can wait till the end to watch my whole video, and then you get to see the really cool thing that I got. That I'm really happy with, and you'll see why. Because a lot of you don't actually know that I. Anyway, we'll get to that after. All right, but to begin with, we'll start with the simpler stuff, shall we? Alright, wait there. Alright, so, I don't know if you can see it from there, but I got a new light. Nothing special, nothing great, but I haven't actually got a light. So, every time I do my streaming or I do my recording with this camera setup that I've got going at the moment, it's literally just perched up behind my desk on a $6 tripod from eBay, and with a selfie stick, which I actually got given to me for a Christmas or a birthday about 3 years ago, and used it about 3 times, and never used it again. So I'm really happy that I actually had it laying around, because now I actually have something to use it for. And yeah, it's kind of going to get replaced with this, but it's fine. So this is just a light, so let's take it out. I haven't actually seen this yet. I saw it in a display, but I haven't actually seen what it's like. So that's everything. Alright, so we've got this little doodad, which I quite like. This holds your phone. So it's exactly the same as what I've got on the camera at the moment. It's just a bit more flexible and a bit more easier. And this is more rigid. So like it's great. Well, the one that I have on there at the moment isn't actually flexible at all. It's, you see, if you see this bracket, this top bracket here, it's that facing this way on the selfie stick. If you've seen a selfie stick, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's literally this, without any of this, and the screw-in bracket is at the bottom here, attached to the rest of the pole, I guess, or the selfie stick. So I decided to get one of these, slash it came with it, so it was a bonus, because I can simply just have it set up so it's like this. Obviously I'll make sure it's straight and I'll make sure it's actually doing what it's meant to, but I'll have it set up like this, and it's more flexible here as well as it is here. So it's a little upgrade. So that's pretty much one of the main reasons I got this light, was purely because it came with this. Oh, that's just your mounts, so nothing special in that. And the actual light, the lighting system itself. So bring it closer. So if you can see, this screw bit here, that's where this sits. It goes inside of that. I'm not going to do it now because I have to take it off, but yeah, it goes inside of that. I like this as well because it's a USB one. It's not a wall plug-in, so that's helpful. Let's plug it in. Be back in a second. So I got an extension lead that normally has my charger in it. Let's plug her in. So it's receiving power. Oh, Jesus. Don't do that directly in your eyes. That one's bright. So the cool thing about this one as well is it has 3 functions to it. So it's got, I think this is the warm light. Oh no, that's just on and off. Alright, hold on. Let me have a look. Alright, so this one. So then you got a white light. A more, I don't know what you'd call that one. What would you call that? Well, it's not really the, what do you say? Like the complete mind blank. Anyway, it's not the white light. It's more of the like shaded light. And then you like your orange, your white, and in between. It also does have brightness settings, so I can turn down the brightness till it's almost nothing, which is pretty cool. And then you can turn it all the way up, which is what it came standard with. So I really like this light. I'm looking forward to using it, that's for sure. Excited to see how it makes me look in upcoming videos and see if it's better than what I have, which is nothing. So if you would like a catch-up video and a follow-up video to that of the difference of what I started with and what I have now, hit the like button, go down to the comments and let me know, because I have constantly been working on each step. So I started off with headphone audio, and that was it. Headphone audio and gaming audio on the recorder that was on my PC. Okay? So I've had a big glow up, if you would, from there. And if you want to see the update from what I started with to what I have now, let me know, because I got to rework all that stuff over there anyway, so I'm more than happy to do that. But if you do want to see that, go down into the comments and say please, and I'll put this down as a gadget review as well, because pretty much is. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing, shall we? I'll keep this here for later. You'll see why. Alright, let me get the next thing. Be back. Alrighty, I've got the next thing. Let me just put this back. Oh no, we won't. We're just going to put this over here. There. Alright, so I can't show you what this one is because, you know, fully brown box. Plastic bag. I got there in the end. Alright, what's this way? It's already half opened. This looks like fun. So, this actually works in conjunction with that light that I was just showing you, which is kind of cool, and that's why I bought it. It's an upgrade to what I'm currently using, and I'm happy to show you the difference. So, stay tuned for that. Alright, let's bring it up. Charge. Alright, so that's everything. One thing. That's all it is. But it's an upgraded, more heavier duty tripod with an extension. Is that the right terminology for this? A tripod with an extension? A tripod with a pole? So how do I actually work this thing? This is a real question. I meant to ask the dude that I bought it off. I have no clue. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do it together, everyone. That's the first extension, which that's about the same height as the extension that I've got on there now. Or, not the extension, the pole. second one. How do I use this thing? Get in my roof. Give me a second. I'm gonna work this out. Oh shit! I'm gonna de-extend these. All right, give me a second. Figured it out. So these poles were inside of here, and they were pretty much flush, and they were actually stuck. So you just had to pull them out for it to work. And then, if I'm right, should just be able to slowly slide this mount down. I don't want to break it. I think that's one. Got to put that on after. Do I got to loosen it more? I don't know how much looser this thing can get. Oh, it's just extremely stiff. Very, very stiff. Anyway, that's basically what it is. I don't really need it any more extended than that anyway. Let me put this thing back on. Alright, be back in a second. Let me put this back on. Guys, I made a boo-boo. Yeah, I'm trying to put it back on. I ended up cutting myself, so don't pull it off if you get one. It's really dumb. Anyway, I'll be back. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Now, I actually realized that these little mounting points, this one just underneath and this one just above, they were actually a bit loose. So I had to tighten them up, which makes sense why I was able to pull it out so easily before. They just needed a little bit of tightening. So when you get one of like any tripod really, just make sure that all these are done up tight. Obviously you don't need to worry about these ones as much. It's just these bottom ones that actually connect to this. It just makes sense. So just go through. Yeah, I'm still bleeding from that cut too. So just make sure that you go check all of them, make sure they're all tightened. And yeah, this thing is just really, really stiff, which I don't mind. It means that it's not going to just slip by itself. But I pulled it down a little bit more just to give it some more stability when it's standing, which I'm really happy with it. I mean, you probably can't see it in the shot. Let me do this for you. Alright, so let me do that. Now, to test it, oh, I'm putting blood everywhere. As you can see, it's pretty stable. Like it can probably handle a few knocks, which is perfectly what I want, considering what I'm using right now is not as stable. And if you kick it on the bottom, you can be a little bit rough with it, and it's not really going to affect it a whole lot, which is 100 times better than what I'm running right now. And I'll pack this up, and after I show you the whole thing put together, I'll pack it up and I'll show you what I'm running now, because I'm immediately going to swap them out. I'm going to put the new mount on, and I'm going to put the phone directly onto this afterwards. So yeah, you'll be able to see what I'm running now prior to obviously having this. So let me put it all together, and then I'll cut back to this. Alright? Hey guys, alright, so as you can see, I completely set it up. So it's got like the little phone stand, it's got the light, it's got the whole stand obviously. It is a little bit wobbly at the top here, but ever so slightly. Like if I wanted to, I'm sure if I did, I pulled this down and I brought this one up, makes a pole less wobbly, but this is a little bit wobbly. But again, I'm not going to be doing I'm not going to be kicking a soccer ball into it. I'm not going to be doing anything dramatic with it. So I think that this is definitely worth it. I personally think that it's a better upgrade than just using a selfie stick with a little stand, which I'll show you in a second. After we finish this, I'll show you exactly what I'm using right now, and you'll be able to see why. This thing's just lightly screwed on. I don't really want to screw it up tight just yet, but you know, also I don't think it's gonna need to be that tight anyway. But yeah, this is basically what the new stand and light I'm gonna be using is, apart from no light and a selfie stick. So yeah, overall review on this, amazing. I'm really happy that I decided to go get this. It's really sturdy, really durable. I'm sure if I wanted to be even more sturdy, I'd just push this thing down a little bit further and we're good to go. The connection, you know, it's not something that I would, you know, sit on and, you know, have it hold my weight, but at the same time it's not going to be. So I don't need to expect it to, kind of thing, you know. Also, while we're on the topic of the light, didn't realize, but it has this, where is it? It has this thing, which means I can hang it on the wall. Didn't know that before, so that's really cool to know that I can actually just hang it up on the wall if I don't need the stand with it, which probably won't happen. I'll probably use it with the stand, but if I ever needed not to, and I just wanted a light somewhere else, I know that I can hang this one up. So yeah, overall review, love it. I'm really excited to use it, really excited to, you know, be able to upgrade, and I'm looking forward to using it too, which is the main reason I got it. So yeah, let me swap over what I'm using, and I'll show you what I was using before. Alright, see you in a bit. Hey guys, alright, welcome back. I set up the stand, set up the light, set up the phone in the new mount, and in doing that, I've been able to get this back, and this back. So this is what I've been using as a stand, slash a makeshift stand, to use my camera or my phone to go above my computer to look at me. So, was it great? No, it really wasn't. This, as well as it's like really good and it's really sturdy, like it's quite hard to do this, and these things also flex, which are also really sturdy. So what I would normally do is I just push these right to the edge to make all of them be up against something, and then I would normally bend these a little bit at the ends. Try to get them obviously as even as possible. I'm not going to do it now. And then I'd use this and I'd mount it somewhere. Normally it was, by somewhere I mean on the floor underneath my desk. But I used to have this, and then this is a selfie stick. As you can see, it's got the grip, and it goes out. Put all the clips back on, and that's it. That's the selfie stick. That's the mount that I was using for it. As you can see, it's got no light. I never had a light in front of me. It does have this though, which I do quite like. You undo this part, and this tilts. So I do like that, and also this rotates. So it was flexible, it was easy to use, it was kind of easy to manage. Was it working for what I wanted? No. Originally I was just looking to buy a light, not a complete stand and the works, but looking for the light, which I didn't get the size I wanted. I wanted a 10-inch, I think I got an 8-inch, so it's a little bit smaller, but overall, the light itself I was looking at were about $20 to $30. The kit I bought today, which is the day I'm recording this, the whole kit was $30. So I'm not complaining at all when I had the dude that was working there pretty much test all this stuff for me, so I knew exactly what I was going to buy was exactly what I wanted to get. Well, on eBay, which is where I was originally looking, I could have received anything back and have no idea what it actually was. So I'm glad that I was able to find one close by, and I'm very happy with that. And I'm not going to say I'm never going to use these again. I might use this for when I'm recording out in public. You know, it's really easy and managed, really easy to be a handheld device. Same with this, I might use it as like a little tri-mount when I'm out public, stick it up somewhere, have it record in a certain area of me doing something stupid. But for now, I probably ain't going to use these anytime soon. Especially with the whole COVID stuff being out. Not a whole lot I can do anyway out in public, but for sure I'll definitely be using these again, just not for what I was using them for now. Also, this selfie stick luckily came with a little screw port on the bottom of it, which was how I was able to attach these together. Not all selfie sticks come with that screw port. I was lucky to have one that already did, which is why I actually started thinking maybe I should put my face in it, and yeah, that's why I did. But anyway, you've been watching me long enough. I know you're all excited to see what the last thing is, and if you skipped right to the end, then props to you. You skipped out on probably my favourite part. I think I actually like to stand more on what's coming up next, but in saying that, it's better by a lot. And I am actually really excited for this because I've been wanting something like this for ages, and I've never owned one and I've never had one. So anyway, let's get straight to it, and enough of my bullshit rambling. So I'll cut back to you in a second. Alright, so what I have behind me is definitely one of the coolest things I've ever owned apart from the PC itself, and it's definitely one of the coolest things in its own genre that I've ever owned, and I am very excited about this and not looking forward to building it at all. But there will be a time lapse of you seeing me struggle through this, so enjoy. But without further ado, pudding. I bought a new chair because this is what I'm sitting on. I'm sitting on this, which is a dining table that we had spare, and it's not fun at all to sit on, so I don't recommend it, especially for like hour periods. I mean, I have enough pain as it is with my neck and my back. Sitting on this chair for an hour or two at a time is not great. But yeah, anyway, I bought this bad boy, which I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to building it, and I'm looking forward to being done, because honestly I just want a new chair. So without further ado, let's get building it, because I'm looking forward to this. Alrighty, let's go. Only just realizing, not really sure what tools I'm going to need for this, so we're going to see what it comes with, and then I brought my toolbox so we can see if I need it. Anyway, let's get into it. You know what I need? I need to buy myself a box cutter or a cool knife, because I'm using a key to do this. Protection. Use it. Hey, so, slight issue. When I was in the middle of building the chair, it ended up cutting, which isn't too big of a deal. The camera actually died, so it stopped recording, obviously. But it's not too much of a deal, because the part that it ended up cutting was the part that would have been cut out anyway. I think the only thing you would have missed is me putting on these plastic parts, because I looked at the end of the last recording that I did, and it was me still struggling to put this part of the chair to the base of it. So you didn't miss a whole lot. You missed me putting one screw in here and one screw in on this side after struggling for ages. So you didn't miss a whole lot. But now that I've realized, and it's going to record, let's finish off the chair, because it's actually not done yet. So that's how it is now. Let's put the finishing touches on. I quite like these, by the way. They're very, very comfortable cushions, as well as, oh bloody hell, as well as I've got like these elastic bands on them, which have clips, so you don't even have to use them the way that it's shown on the picture if you don't want to, which I think is really nice. It's a good touch to the design. Let's get these flattened out. Alright, that's that done. I think, yeah, so you can replace the cushioning inside of them too if you want to. So if I didn't like the blue, I could just get it in a different colour. But with this, it's meant to go at your bum area, so down the lower end of the chair. Even though it is quite comfortable already, this does make a difference because I used it in the store. You know, yeah, none of that stuff. So you feed these in underneath the chair. I now see that why they wanted you to do it straight away. This is really hard to get through. Follow the instructions. To be fair, I still would have done the feet and the legs of it first anyway. Then clip them on, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Now we're going to pull it up, slightest bit, and that's that. That's that little cushion down there. Now personally, I might even take that off, but we'll see how it goes, because I do like this neck rest one, but I don't know about that one. That one I haven't decided on yet. So, if I'm not mistaken, fix up that feather off. This one simply wraps through here. That's where that one sits. Let me just check. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't matter, but just for the sake of doing it the way it was in the store, which I'm actually wrong, it goes around it like this. So that's how, this is how it looked in the store. This is how it was displayed on the internet. This is how it was displayed everywhere, was it like this, which I must admit, it's very comfortable. If anything, let's slide this up a little more and have it so that supports more of my neck. I've got this which supports the back amazingly. Not the back, sorry, the neck and really the shoulders as well. It just feels so nice on your back. And then you've got this little cushion again. Do I want it on there? It is very comfortable, and it's nice when I'm really slouched on there. It really fills in that lower back. So yeah, I'm probably going to keep it on there. Will I end up taking it off? Who knows? I might even just end up sliding it up to the top and having it a bit higher, just so I can fix my posture a little bit better, because I sit quite far forward on the seat most of the time. But I guess we'll have to just wait and see. But for now, this is how I'm going to keep it. This is how I'm going to leave it. But yeah. Ow. Was this worth the money I spent? Indefinitely. Going from something that I was sitting on to this is like going from driving a 3-wheeled tuk-tuk to driving a Ferrari. Like, they're not even comparable. This is so much nicer, so much comfier, and it's just more relaxing. I do want to say, this isn't a sponsored video. This is purely just me showing off the new stuff that I have brought for my setup. And that's it. That's all it is. And I did want to I did want to say that because all of this is my own thoughts. I haven't been brought, I haven't been paid off. This is all my own thoughts and my own feelings about this situation. So, if you did like this video, because I can assure you I really did, until it got to the part where I was putting these side panels on, that was just a pain in the ass. But I really did enjoy making this video, and I'm really enjoying seeing not only my channel evolve, but me evolve and my equipment evolve. I'm probably not going to buy anything more for ages now, because I don't need it. I'm still using my phone as a camera, which is completely fine. I've just got a new light for it, which if you watch anyone that does streaming or makes YouTube, they say it's not the camera that always needs to be upgraded. It's the lighting around you, and there's something else. But 90% of the time, before you upgrade your camera, upgrade your lighting, because the lighting on your face makes a huge difference. And they always say that having one source of light is great, but having 2 sources of light is even better. And they're not both meant to be like here and here pointing at each side of your face either. That's one pointing pretty much straight at you or slightly to an angle so it gets like this side of your face. And then having one offset off in this distance like I've got here now. Unfortunately, I haven't got this light on because I moved around a bit and I couldn't be bothered bringing another cord over for it, and having my my phone charge. And then I've got this one out here, which is really hitting this side of my face, and it's meant to make you look more 3D. So it's got like the hair that you can actually see instead of just a plain face. So I'm probably not going to invest in another light, because I have got that light that's directly behind me that shines onto the back of my head, as well as the light now that's in front of me. So I think I'm set for a while now. I don't see me having to upgrade anything. I've got a brand new mic, which is absolutely amazing. I've got a brand new camera stand and light, and I've got a brand new chair, which the 2 things that I wanted was a light for in front of me and a chair. The stand was just happy to be there, and the stand just came along with the light. So really, I've won in this situation more than I could imagine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that we can keep this thing going. I like making videos like this, you know, a little bit of unboxing, you know, something that draws away from just a gaming channel, because I don't want to just be a gaming channel. I want to be a gaming channel and a lifestyle channel. I might end up making 2 separate channels, so people that don't like the gaming can just watch the lifestyle, and people that don't like the lifestyle can just watch the gaming. But for now, until I get a bigger following, I'm going to keep them as one. And if you have made it this far in the video, I thank you, and I can't stress this enough, that this channel is because of the people that have been in my life, and people that have always said, you know, I should try new things. And this is the new thing that I want to try. And while we're in this crisis, you know, what more better of time? I'm at home almost all the time, even though that Australia has calmed down with everything and the pandemic has calmed down quite a bit. We're about to get a second wave by the looks of it, so it's a bit, how you going? But overall, I'm loving life, and I'm really happy to be able to do this for you guys, and I'm more than happy to do something that I enjoy. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you are new to the channel, go down, hit the subscribe button, let me know in the comments. I'll always message back. I'm always in there flicking through. And yeah,
that's all I've got for you today. So thank you for joining, and I'll see yous in the next video.
Peace.